Welcome to Agrivisions, a program of First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michelle Roque with Nate Franzine, president of the Agribusiness division. Nate, cattle prices are at historic highs, and producers really need to try to protect their profits and their risk, right?
Yeah, they really do, Michelle. I was meeting with a producer here just recently, and he made a statement to me that he was out combining wheat and he had a semi-load of wheat at the end of the field. And he got to thinking, Nate, that semi-load of wheat is not worth as much as one good cow is in today's cattle market. And you could say that about corn too. That kind of blew me away. I hadn't thought about it that way, but it is a true statement. And so these values are unprecedented, and we need to do what we can to protect these values and protect our bottom line.
But of course, you hear producers talking about how they hate making margin calls.
Yeah, they sure do. And I've sure had a lot of our customers, really stressed the last few months because they locked in a profit earlier this year. And of course, the market's run up ever since. And we've been feeding those margins for them. And the advice I've given every one of them is don't make the cardinal sin that is easy to make. And that is, I don't like feeding those margin calls. I'll never do that again. Well, if you don't do that again, here's how that plays out. You feed margins this time, then you don't protect them next time. And that's usually when the market breaks, and then you lose on the downside as well. So my advice is stick with your margin strategy. Don't worry about feeding the margin calls. First Dakota takes pride in helping our customers meet those demands. We understand what hedging's all about, and we're here to help. Stick with your plan. Keep hedging the margin. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, because not every bank is sticking with those positions and helping producers pay those margin calls, right?
We hear of that from time to time, and my best advice is come talk to a First Dakota Ag banker. We take a lot of pride in understanding how hedging works and sticking by our customers. Obviously, if you're speculating or doing something out of the norm, that's a different story. But if you're truly hedging inventory, we're with you to the end.
Thanks so much. That's Nate Franzine with First Dakota National Bank and today's Agrivisions.